there's an environment that you want to move to, and that environment you want to move to is as a result of exposure. That's why you chose that environment. Why didn't you choose another environment? Because you don't know about that environment. You are not exposed to that one. The first thing that you must do is that you must be unsatisfied. You are satisfied, that's why you are not moving. That's the first thing. You are very satisfied. You are so satisfied with where you are right now. You may claim that you are not satisfied, but you are comfortable. You are comfortable. If you are not comfortable, you would have moved. You are comfortable. Imagine, okay, let's do it like this. Let me ask you a question. This night now, will you sleep inside the house or you sleep on the street?
I'll sleep in a house, definitely.
Very good. Inside this house, are you going to sleep on the ground, or there's a bed, like foam for you?
There's a bed, sir.
Okay. Now, inside this house, is there a TV, any kind of TV? Like, are you able to on TV?
Yes, sir, there is.
Okay, so all this basic thing I just mentioned, now that's the problem. Okay, now this night now, are you guaranteed of food? Like, are you guaranteed of food this night? That's the problem. So you cannot move. You cannot move. You're comfortable. You cannot move.
So like, how can I achieve this comfort then?
By you refusing what you have now. Let me use myself as an example, right? I've moved many times. I've moved. Let me look for, like the last time I moved, let me use that one as an example. I was living with my dad at age 20. That was in 2006. I was living with my dad. I've stayed with him for like 1 year because I didn't know my dad until I was 20. So I was living with my dad for that 1 year. My dad was complaining that I was reading too much because I used to like to read in those days. That I was reading too much. I would have brain fag. So I stopped reading. Then I started playing football because I like football and I play good football. My dad started complaining that I was going to play football too much. And I stopped football. Then he said I should go and work, that all my younger ones are working. I'm the only one not working. I'm always at home. That is no good. Then I decided to go and work with a pure water factory company. So I was not too effective that I go to work very early because I have things to do. Then I come back late because I have things to do. They promoted me twice in less than 1 month. I became like the assistant manager. So my dad started getting upset that, am I the only one going to work? That all my brothers go to work, they go to work like by 8 or 9. Me, I'm going to work by 6. And I come back home by 8 or 9. That's too much. So the point now is that we're living in a 3-bedroom flat. Me and my brothers, 2 brothers, we have our own room as the boys. There was morning food, there was afternoon food, there was evening food. Now, I was also working, I was getting salary. There was a big house. On Sunday, we go play ball. Everything was available. But the life that I want to live, the environment now, which is my home, was not giving me the life that I want to live. There was TV, there's food, there's church, there's brothers, there's family. But I picked up my bag, I wrote a comprehensive letter. Comprehensive. Then I photocopied the letter. I carried the photocopy and I left the original for my dad. I put it under my bed. I ate the breakfast with everybody on the dining table. Then I left the home and I left for Lagos. Now, when I said I left for Lagos, you would think that, oh, so you went to meet your uncle. No. I didn't know anybody in Lagos. I repeat, I did not know anybody. But I knew that I have to take this risk. Life is already a risk on its own. It's so risky that you are not coming out alive. So what else? So I took the risk. And I told myself, this is the best time to take risk. I'm just in my 20s. If I can, I was 20 years of age, go. If I don't take risk, I went else. So that's how I arrived there. When I landed in Lagos in my 2, I was left with only 14 naira. So the rest is history.